Hey guys, welcome back to the channel where I cover missing persons, unsolved cases, crime news, and more. I have been full of emotion throughout the entire case and the trial to get justice for Sweet Harmony. And today, this afternoon, the jury came back, as you probably know by now, with guilty on every single count. Justice has been had for Harmony. No, it's not going to bring this little girl back. It's not going to change the horrific things, the horrific life that she led. And it's not going to change the monster, the demon that is her father. Or as the DA calls him, he's not a father. He's her sperm donor. It's not going to change any of that. But the fact that justice was served today, and this jury saw right through every single lie, deception. They sat there for over 2 weeks, 10 days, and they all knew who did this horrific thing to this sweet child. And they came back with the best verdict. It still hurts my heart. It still hurts my heart that Harmony went through everything that she went through. She deserved so much better. And I hope that she has felt the love and support that we have all been able to give her, complete strangers, because she's touched my heart. And I can only hope that maybe there'll be some good that comes out of this. Maybe we'll have a Harmony's Law or something. But I know I will never forget Harmony, and I know a lot of you out there won't either. So I just want to play a bit of the DA's closing argument, where he talks about how much of a non-father, that's not a word, I know, but he talks about the monster. I don't even want to call him his name, because there's some really great people out there with that name. And then I have a bit of a memorial, a slideshow, her life in pictures that I've been able to get a hold of, so that we can remember this sweet baby.
He had no value for her life when he killed her. He took an innocent life, a child, for no reason other than his rage and his indifference and his ignorance and his lack of humanity. Because this trial is about Harmony Montgomery. And you sat here and you were so attentive to every moment, every terrible fact. You watch the eyes and the voices of every witness, and you know it's not about quantity, it's about quality. How they testified, how they looked at you when they answered questions on cross and direct. That was not a waste of time. Only Harmony's killer would say that finding her is a waste of time. That's bearing witness is what you have done to the truth. And that's a front row seat on what this man perpetrated on Harmony and her body and the truth from being shown to you. The man who complains about tracking down leads in Arizona as a waste of effort to prove something. Yes, that's what people do. That's what this community, this state, this nation, this society do. We go to find and protect life. Every one of us, whether you wear a badge or you don't, you seek to protect children, to put the next generation above your own. That's what a father does. That's not what the defendant wanted, because he is not Harmony's father. He has forfeited that right to even claim that title or call himself her father. She was never a daughter to him. Not in July, not in December, not in that phone call, not from the moment of her death continuing up through this very day when he knows where she is. He killed somebody he didn't see as a daughter. He never saw her as a blessing. He beat down something he saw as a nuisance, that he saw as an inconvenience. His behavior to the bathroom accidents shows you that in that moment, when he killed her, she wasn't a person. She was an object, thing. And he was mad at this thing that ruined his car. And he hit, and he hit, and he hit this thing to make it stop doing what he didn't want it to do, to teach it a lesson. Until he said to Kayla, I think I hurt her this time. I think I did something. And he might as well have said, I think I broke it. And that's what he did to her. Afterwards, only proves that his actions don't believe that he murdered his daughter. He broke one of his things. And like any broken thing that somebody never really loved, they throw it away. And that's what he did. He may have genetically donated half of his DNA to her, but he was not her father. She was an object that he beat, stuffed, threw, and shelved in a walk-in cooler. Cameron Gibney told you she was down next to the mustard. She was an object made even tinier from her 35 pounds when she was alive by defrosting and consolidating her down, that he took to a hotel and he drove through some tolls and he threw it away. And he knows where she is right now, but he believes it's a waste of time and taxpayer money to try to find her. So don't you ever think that this man murdered his own daughter. Rebecca Maines told you he hated Harmony because she reminded him of her mother.
Thank you.